Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about how the GT rides on trails. I'm here with some of the best riders in the world, and we know that the GT is better at climbing than the XR, it's just more powerful. But today we're going to take it down some steep descents, do some chunky trails that are all rutted out and have rocks everywhere, and just really see how the GT does on this technical terrain and see how it descends and how it does in these extreme conditions. We did find overall that the XR is a little better than the GT for these descents. Keep in mind the GT's only been out for 2 weeks at this point, and there have been no firmware updates. It's still the original firmware, and also there's no aftermarket mods out yet. But at the moment, there are two main flaws with the GT that we found. Number one, it's a little bit top heavy and therefore a little tippy. And also the tail really has a tendency to go down. And on a one wheel, if your tail scrapes when you're going downhill, you are basically going to lose all control because you lose your brakes if the tail can't go down any further. And also when the tail is dragging, you basically lose your ability to turn. So if the tail drags going downhill, you basically just have to go straight and fast and hope that the trail conditions change before you fall off your board. One of the reasons that the tail goes down on the GT is basically because of a problem with the firmware. And when the XR came out, had the same problem. Pretty sure when the Plus came out, it had the same problem as well, which is that if you hit a little bump and the tire gets airborne, it will spin really fast because there's no resistance. And then when you land back down on the ground, since the tire is going really fast, it'll kick the tail down. We're pretty sure that Future Motion is going to release a firmware update to fix this, as they have done with previous boards. But right now, 2 weeks into the XR being out, it is currently a problem.
Just send it, just lace it, bro.
I did lace it.
Let's see, is he gonna lace it or get a whole face full of dirt and just taste it? Oh yeah, he laced it. And the front side slash. Man, this slow panning is just so on point. Who's filming this? The cinematography is just impeccable. Got Austen coming down on the GT, and we got a GT down.
There's more board coming at you now.
It's a heavier board.
I think don't stop it with your foot or your shin.
Words to live by right there. That should actually be the GT's motto. Onewheel GT. Don't stop it with your shin. Unless you like broken legs. Oh, we got... I mean, this isn't really a very scientific study because they're not necessarily taking the same lines down. They're not necessarily going for the easiest route. They might just be going to get extra air or do a line that's more fun. This isn't really a scientific sort of competition. It's just a bunch of dudes having fun.
He's drenched out good. Dude. Wobbly on his tire. Oh, that is the entertaining part. This is sick.
There's a new feature to Slalom today. That's right, everybody. We're sending these boys down the horse poop slalom. Got Austen up first on the GT. Is he gonna swerve it? Ho! Nailed it. Dave right behind him. Thor's down. We got an XR down. Dodge the drone, though. Nicely done. I think he said I messed up. Couldn't really hear, but his body just got all twisted up and he lost it. Wow, there's some great panning here, this cinematography. Granite Bay is just beautiful.
By the end of the day, you'll be doing it.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. I forgot my
So one area where the GT really outshines the XR is on getting air off of these sort of kicker ramps. There's Neil on the XR. Right before him was Austen on the GT. But they don't call Neil the Rocket Man for nothing. Here he is on the GT. Just, you can see he was just flying. He quite clearly got more air with the GT. And he's not afraid to fall. Oh, hey, Waldo. To get a lot of air on these jumps, he really just needs speed, and he can get that speed a lot better with the GT. Whew! That's why they call it a bonk, folks. It's like bonk. Got Neil coming in for this launch again. Nosedive.
The shot is sick, I'll tell you that. I tried to hang on. The shot is so sick.
I'll tell you that, Neil, he's not afraid to fall. He's got those function wrist guards. He's all padded up, padded shorts, knee pads. Ooh, good run out, good run out. He's not afraid to send it. Ooh, another one. Where did he get that stick? Ugh. The stick is there again. Oh, because these are out of order. Phew.
Alright, one more. I gotta keep
Sending, that was not an easy launch right there. I will tell you. Nice, nice. That GT is a little tippy, I will say. Little tail draggy, little tippy. The tail drag we're thinking will be engineered. Oh my god.
Where's the board?
Hashtag function wrist guards.
Oh, cool.
Yo, you're supposed to say wrist guards are cool, comma, man.
What's your
comma.
tagline?
No comma.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
I knew I should have done it. Nice.
Sketchy. Just wait till my tires on that.
I'm not talking about modding anything.
Oh,
Good save.
You saw the dog ran. This thing drifts out here.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna sideways run that turn.
Yeah.
In this clip here, we have a real concise summary of the problems with the GT. There's Austen tail dragging and then sort of tipping over through that rocky section. You can see in slow-mo, the tail hits the ground, and from there on, it's just hard to control. And as soon as he hits a bump, he just tips right over. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, the GT, it holds its own on trails, and there are a few issues that can be fixed with firmware updates and mods for the board. And also, it's just going to take some time for us all to get used to the intricacies of a new board. I don't think it's fair to expect the GT to perform how we want it to when we've put just so many hours of practice, so many miles into the XR. So I am excited for the future. And again, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment for what you guys want to see next.